What's up, y'all? Hope you're having a good evening. Just wanted to kind of give you guys my update. I'm super pumped about this winter event. Wanted to give you an update on my tips and tricks to get my reputation up. I've played maybe 4 or 5 hours total during this event, trying to get that reputation up. Haven't done too much grinding with it, and we're almost level 4. We're almost tier 4, so almost at 6,000 out of the 10,000 you need to max out to level 5. All right. Now, a couple things that I want to talk about, and I would like you guys to make sure you check and look at, is I am super pumped about the patterns, okay? These ones you can get at your max tier level, and they come with just the regular winter tokens, all right? So you have your regular winter tokens, which are just kind of like your basic stuff, and then you have your premium ones, which are going to help you get things like your furniture, your clothing, which we'll go over those kind of in a second, and your moats, your different animals that you can get, and some of the cloaks and things like that. Okay. Personally, I'm really excited about this dining room table. It looks really sweet. Some of these animal trophies are pretty cool too, and some of the armor pieces look really nice. All right, so I have gotten lucky. This is something else we wanted to go over with you. I have gotten the Oak Regent boots pattern. You can get them from the presents that you get from under the trees. Now, if you guys didn't know, that every single settlement does have a tree, and you can get a present from the tree every single day. Now, your first 4 boxes from the trees will have lock boxes in them, which will give you a silver ingot. From what I've seen so far, all I've gotten is a silver ingot and 100 gold apiece. But that's 400 gold a day for doing absolutely nothing, okay? So my trick that I use is I have 3 houses, so I have them in different zones, and then I put my inn somewhere else. So I can hit all 4 of these without using any Azoth at all, all right? And I also leave this one because it's very close to the Winter Village. So instead of using Azoth to go to this teleporter, I just teleport to here using my inn multiple times a day, and come right to the Winter Village. All right. So I'm really excited here to be able to get some new patterns because I have my 200 armoring now, so I can get some 600 gear score items with a couple trophies and the armoring set to be able to make some of this stuff at a 600 gear score to where I will wear it all winter, and maybe even pass, because that hammer skin though is dope. I love it. This hammer skin looks amazing. Same thing with the great hatchet and the great axe. Love them. So keep an eye out on that. If you guys like the skins, make sure you get those patterns and have somebody craft them for you. Okay. Second thing I wanted to point out with the event stuff, and this is where I'm saving my premium tokens for. I love the furniture, but I'm not getting them first. I want the life staff right here, not for the actual look of it. Okay, all of these weapons for this event that are max tier, the 520, they're not great in terms of how their level is. Obviously you can do more damage and everything with 600, and you can have an extra 5 focus on top of this attribute skill, but they all have luck on them. I don't know about you guys, but I do not have any luck weapons, so that'll help you with getting your chests, getting your watermark up, better loot for monsters, things like that. So make sure you guys get these items before the event is over. Grind out your reputation, especially before the merge, because after the merge, all these presents that are just laying around everywhere are going to be gone. You're going to have an exponential amount of new players on your server that are going to be taking those. Okay, people are going to be leveling it up, so keep an eye out. Make sure you guys grab them what you want. I'll go over in a second my tips and tricks for getting the most rep that you can, okay? So make sure you guys grab these items. Get that luck going. Again, the shield luck is not working right now. Thankfully, they did not put it on that shield or this one. Okay, so we're good there. But make sure that you guys are not using your shield for your luck. It sheaths your shield on your back when you go to open a chest and doesn't count as luck. Okay? So get these weapons. You can use the sword. It's a 2.4. So you're still going to get the same amount from the sword. It just won't count your shield luck, so make sure you guys know that. All right? So, sorry. We're getting a little later on these videos again. Starting to get those yawns back, you know what I'm saying? So that's about all I want to point out in the shop. Like I said, there's these chairs you guys can get, these shelves. They look pretty cool. I personally don't really have too much about it that I like. I do like the lantern. You put that outside and kind of make it look really nice, and the table. But besides that, I'm not really worried about getting much else. I don't have a backyard for my house, so no reason there. I might get the festive rabbit toy. Okay. But I wanted to let you guys know of that now. A couple of tips and tricks. Make sure you guys get every single present you can from the Tree of Life. All the way around, not Tree of Life, the Giving Tree, all right? Make sure you guys get those all the way around Eternum, all right? If you look at this gift sack that's next to the Yeti, when we pull this out, we're going to get a beautiful present, but we're also going to get 125 event rep, okay? This is my second one of today. I went to another winter village earlier today, and I got 125 rep and a present also. So make sure you guys are hitting all of those. 125 reps, pretty good, all right? Make sure you're collecting the presents in the Gleamite at the Holiday Hut. You can switch those into actual tokens. So we're going to take all these presents. I have 140 of them right now from the last like half hour maybe. So we'll craft those into tokens. And you're going to use these tokens to craft them into premium tokens or to keep them as regular winter tokens. Like I said, those patterns are just regular winter tokens, but the weapons and the furniture and all those items are premium tokens. I have 9 premium tokens right now spread out. I got to collect them all together and put them in one spot. But make sure you guys do that. Also keep in mind that the presents convert 3 to 1 rather than 10 to 1 with the Gleamite. So the Gleamite will give you more rep, but it's not going to give you more tokens. All right. So I wanted to point that out to you guys. That's kind of some tricks I've done. Make sure you play through the storyline missions. They give you a lot of rep in terms of the story for the Winter Wanderer, okay? So his missions themselves, you want to make sure you play through those. Get the group together to get your Shattered Mountain Yeti done. That one's the only one that I really had problems with. We ran a duo and a trio through the other ones, and it was perfectly fine as long as you guys have a healer, okay? But that last Shattered Mountain Yeti uses elite monsters to guard the Yeti, and the respawn is insane on them. After you kill him, make sure you guys grab that stuff quick and get out, because it respawns a whole batch of enemies about 30 seconds after you kill the Winter Wanderer up there, okay? So I wanted to let you know of that. Now, I want to show a couple things. There are many spots around the map where Gleamite does land, and that the presents do fall. Now, the presents, from what I have seen, are a static location, okay? I personally have a spot that I like to do presents, and I like to do Gleamite, all right? And I'm going to show it to you guys right now. If you're on K-Pacha, yo, leave it alone, all right? Let me do it. But this has 3 floating presents, which floating presents give you 25 rep and 22 presents per time that you hit them. Make sure you have a ranged weapon, though. You're not going to be able to get them unless you have a ranged weapon. There is 3 down in Monarch's Bluff. There's one right here where my cursor is. There's one over here, and there's one over here. All 3 of them together, I can get 66 presents and 75 rep every time I hit them. All right, that's big. That's good amount of rep. It's a good amount of presents that convert into good amount of tokens. All right. Also, if it is nighttime, there is a meteorite that falls here, and there's one that can fall here. Okay? So if it's nighttime, I'll come down. I'll hit this floating present, walk through here, and hopefully a meteorite will drop. Walk through here, and hopefully a meteorite will drop, and I'll hit these 2 presents, and then I'll walk back. Hopefully the meteorites drop at that point. From what I can tell with the event, and this is what's happened to me at least a few times, it seems like when you walk through those specific zones, the meteorites will fall if there's a player that goes through them. I've seen a couple times where I've walked up and there's been meteorites on the ground, so this may not be the absolute case. or somebody walked through, didn't know what was going on, and left. All right. So I wanted to let you guys know of that. If you don't know, I'll put a link in the description below. If you use Map Genie, okay, this is what I use. This is what I use for all of my stuff. Shout out to the creator of this. You guys did an awesome job. I appreciate it. There is a Gleamite thing that you can actually activate. You guys can't really see it here. Let me scroll down. Right here, there's Gleamite. As you can actually activate, you can toggle the ice caves. You can toggle the winter villages if you want. I haven't seen a thing for the presents, so maybe there's not one for that. That probably would just overpower the map, to be completely honest. But anyways, what I do, and this is my strategy with the Gleamite when it comes to the nighttime area, okay, I will start either down here. So I'll go and I'll hit this normal spot. I've had very good luck with these two. They drop almost every nighttime that I've seen so far. So I'll hit these, hit the floating presents, come back, hit some presents along here, and walk to this one. As soon as I get here, I pull myself out through one of my fast travels. Usually I'll go to Everfall, and then I go to Everfall and I TP to the shrine here. I walk up and I hit this one if it's active. Now, the only caveat I will say on this is there's a lot of YouTubers who have done some videos that demonstrate this being one of the only spawns. I don't know if they're keeping the rest of the information to themselves, but obviously we have more spawns than that. So naturally, not usually the most popular. Usually there's a lot of people there, so not my most popular spot that I like to go to, because there's usually people there. It's usually taken, but I'm showing you guys the route that I've had the most luck with. Okay, so I'll hit this spot here. What I am going to do tonight is I'm going to come down here, try to hit this spot, and go up the road here and try to check these two spots. But normally I'll hit here. If this does not drop, if it is nighttime and I'm going over here and I walk up here and there's no meteorite here, I'll go up the road, check this one. If this one doesn't drop, come down here, check this one, check this one, check this one, go here, check this one, and I'll just complete that circle and keep doing it until nighttime is gone, because you're going to get them to fall. Either it's going to fall when you're there or a little before on one of those 6-7 spots throughout the night time, which is nighttime. I think they said was 25 minutes in the team meeting that they just released, compared to a 60-minute daytime cycle. So that is the best route that I have. Like I said, these almost nobody hits. You had the floating presents already there that you're going to get a lot of. You're going to get 66 presents, 75 rep from them, guaranteed. You're not just walking around for Gleamite and being like, oh crap, nighttime went out and I have no Gleamite because I didn't catch one. So that's my tips for getting presents, for getting the Gleamite, and doing those things. They work well for me. Like I said, I'm almost a tier 4, and I haven't really put that much time into it. Been trying to do some new faction rep grinding since we switched factions. If you guys don't know what happens when you switch factions and you're looking into it, make sure you guys check out the channel. I just released a faction changing video, what happens, things to do, stuff like that, for people who are kind of looking at it and don't know really what's going to happen. All right, so just want to make you guys aware of kind of my tips and tricks for the Christmas event. I'm really loving it. I'm really excited for the direction that they're going. And I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm going to probably put out a couple of endgame videos in the next couple of days. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, where they're going. I think they said they have some additional content still to release for this event, which would be pretty cool if they do. If they don't, it is what it is. New PTR will be coming up with dungeon mutations and stuff like that, so I'm looking forward to it. But I appreciate it. Like I said, hit that like, hit that follow. Let me know in the comments. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.